Hello everyone, welcome to this video on the network diagrams. We're going to talk about the material flow type of questions in the network diagrams in this video. This video is brought to you by Learning Made Easy team, a team of IIM grads in association with our e-learning partner GTCUBE Get to the Top. If you are watching this video in the YouTube channel, make sure that you check out our full-length courses available for free at gtcube.com/store, where you can watch these videos as part of the course and also get to practice a lot of questions on these concepts. So let's get started. So the material flow problems can be solved by simple approach. First, let's understand what we mean by that. So they'll give you a network diagram like this, right? And then they'll say there's flow of some gas or fuel or some other material something. There'll be some amount that is being flown from, let's say, city A to city B. Let's say 100 liters of fuel is moved from A to B through pipeline, and city B requires 50 liters for their personal use. And then they forward the remaining thing through this pipe and this pipe. Now that is what generally the material flow would be. All you need to do is pick each node, like let's say node A, or in this case node B, for example, whatever it is. Look at all the inflows, right? They'll have the arrows where the flow is coming from, and then there'll be outflows. So I have 3 inflows and there is 1 outflow, and then you'll also have something like the consumption or the demand, that is this town or city or node will consume something. So the formula would be for that node, sum of inflows would be equal to sum of outflows plus demand or the consumption at that node. This is the fundamental thing that you need to apply to get all the questions solved in this type of questions in the network diagram. Look at all the things that are going into this node, add them, that should be equal to whatever is going out and whatever is being consumed at that node. It's very logically simple thing, right? And that's what you need to apply for the relevant nodes to solve the entire diagram. So let's solve a question to understand this. So let's say this is a network diagram. Figures present represent the flow of fuel through pipelines between major cities A, B, C, D and E. The amount of fuel flowing through pipelines is such that the demands at all these locations are exactly met, right? So the demands, so this is 300 liters of gallons of fuel is on demand here, then 300 over here. I don't know the demand about B. This is also, I don't know about E. A is the starting point, so we don't have anything like a demand over here. The demand for fuel at city C and D is 300. Amount of fuel that is flowing through some pipeline, some of the pipelines is given. So A to B, the pipeline is carrying 700 gallons, 100 here, 200 here, 100 here and 300 here. And some of the things are missing, right? I don't know what is the flow here, what is the flow here, and I don't know what is the demand here. That's the question. Also asking what is the amount of fuel in gallons demanded at B, what is the amount of the fuel in gallons flowing through pipe connecting B to, should be connecting B to C, right? So let's, what we recommend you is, again, please pause the video and try completing this based on the formula or the concept that we just discussed earlier, the inflows, outflows and the demand. You should be able to solve it easily. Hope you have passed and tried it. So let's solve this. What you have to do when we have a figure like this with some incomplete information, try to pick one node where you know everything except one missing value, like for example node C, right? I can also pick node D, but let's pick node C. What are the inflows? This is the inflow. I don't know this, let's call this X. So this is my sum of inflows, right? I am getting inflow from 2. That should be equal to what is my outflow? 200. And what is my consumption or demand over here? C alone, like the town or the node, is consuming 300 gallons and it is sending 200 to E. So 100 plus X is 200 plus 300. So 100 plus X is 500. This goes this side, X is 400. So I know that this is 400 gallons. Now let's look at D, right? This is node C or the town C. Let's look at node D. What is the inflow of inflow at D? This is the only inflow. Let me call this Y. There's only one inflow here. What is the outflow? That is 300 from D to E, right? There's only one outflow, and the consumption of the demand at the town is 300, so that is 600 gallons, right? So Y has to be 600. And finally, what about B, node B? Inflow is 700, that is the only inflow I have. Outflow is 400 is going out here and 100 is going out here. Right, the X is 400, right? We found that B to C it's 400. So outflow, sum of outflow is this. And let's call the demand here is Z. So the demand, our consumption required at B is Z. Our consumption demand is. So this is 500 that goes this side. Z is 700 minus 500 is 200 gallons. Right, so this is 200. So that's it. And then let's also do for node E, right, which is super easy. Node E has no outflow, it's only inflow. So the consumption or the demand at E should be equal to sum of all inflows. 100 plus 200 plus 300 is 600 gallons. So now the question is asking what is the amount demanded at B? Z is the thing, right? The consumption demand. So the Z is 200. So the answer is 200 gallons. What is the amount of fuel flowing through pipe connecting B to C? B to C, that's X, that's basically 400 gallons. And this is the answer. So as I said, the diagram could be a bit more complicated than this, but all you need to do is pick the relevant nodes, see the sum of inflows equals to sum of outflows plus consumption or demand, and then you'll get the required values. All you need to do in material flow is just stick to the same approach multiple times to find out the relevant values and multiple nodes. Right, so thank you for watching this video. If you're watching this video in the YouTube channel, make sure that you check out our full-length courses available for free at gtcube.com/store. Also like our partners Facebook page, facebook.com/gtcube3. If you're watching these videos in the YouTube channel, make sure that you check out our full-length courses available for free at gtcube.com/store. There you'll get to watch these videos along with a lot of practice questions. You can also like our partners Facebook page, facebook.com/gtcube3, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel where you're watching these YouTube videos. We're coming with a lot of content that would help you in your preparation, so don't miss that. Thank you, and let's meet in the next video.